Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Abide in your inner silence all the time. If you don't do anything, you will always be in your inner silence. When you are not paying attention to any thought, you are in inner silence. When you are not planning, judging, liking, disliking, you are in inner silence. Focus on this silence within, in your solitude. When you are not doing anything from your mind or body, pay attention to this inner witness, which only observes, does not comment, never gets involved. It has no reaction whatsoever to what you do or not do. Pay attention to this inner observer. The only obstacle to pay attention to the inner observer is your mind. When I say mind, mind means everything what you do through mind. All your goals, dreams, attractions, repulsions. A restful mind is a pure mind. In a pure mind, you can see reflection of the self, your true self. All work which we give to the mind makes mind restless, create ripples in the mind. To make your mind as a silent, clear lake. Stop giving work to the mind. And then you can see yourself in full glory of this inner silence. Without any noise of the mind. Stop giving work to the mind. Stop all arguments. All arguments with the external world and an internal world. No thoughts. There is nothing in this world for which you have to use energy of mind to think. Nothing. Nothing of any worth. If there is anything of real worth in this world, symbolic of yourself, that can never be an obstacle. That will take you to this emptiness. We want our mind to be calm, peaceful, pure. That is what we desire from the mind. But we keep giving mind all irrational work which keeps itself busy. And then there is this noise in the head. Our intention and our actions are completely opposite. Then how mind can be calm? If our intention is to abide in the pure self, then don't give any work to the mind. No likes or dislikes. No hate, no attractions, no judgment. No critical analysis, no gossip, no proud, no guilt, no plans, no goals. Accept everything, accept all beings as they are. Everything is flawless. All the flaws, what appears to us, are creations of our mind. Everyone is reflection of that pure, absolute self. All the flaws are only external. Pay attention to the flawless in you, and you will see the flawless in others. Fix yourself and you will fix the whole world. Fix your own seeing. Take away this illusion of individual self. No amount of book reading can free you from this illusion. How someone can make you free from something which is illusory, which you are only imagining from your mind? There are two big mistakes we have done. One is we are in this illusion that we are this body mind complex. Big illusion, the only illusion. And we own this body mind complex. And if anything happens to it, happens to us. And if it dies, we die. All our understanding about the Absolute is only intellectual, through the mind. How can you be free from this illusion? The fastest, easiest, and direct method to be free is to accept that this is an illusion and then keep quiet. If you have doubts, that means you have not accepted it. If you have doubts, that means you are still interested in it. If you have doubt, that means you are still giving work to the mind as a doer, as an owner of this body-mind complex. So that means you are still in illusion. Who can help you? Help is within you. Help is external as well. But you have to be firm and ready with your conviction that you are not this body-mind complex. You were never this body-mind complex. This body-mind is secondary to you. It is not you. If your name is James or John or Peter or whatever, that name is not you. In reality, it is the name of this body-mind. This body-mind complex is being given a name. You are nameless, formless awareness. If people don't like this body-mind complex, it is the problem between the body-mind and these people, not you. You stay detached. a strange thing will happen if you give away the doership. Body mind will work much better without a doer. As a doer, actually, you are spoiling the show of the divine. Divine has a plan for this body mind. But because you are taking over from the divine, you have no trust in divine, and that's why you are suffering. The moment you surrender your job as a doer, divine manifests in its full bloom in this body mind, takes over all the control. Your body mind becomes like a live wire of purest of pure energy. When the divine takes over, it purifies each and every cell of the body mind complex. There is no trace of darkness left, no illusion whatsoever. There is no unfinished task in the body mind complex. Body mind is in direct command of the divine. Then who are you? You are nothing. You were actually a ghost, an illusion. When you disappear, then only divine speaks. When you disappear, only divine acts. You disappear, but still something stays. That is what you are. As divine in you, mind becomes slave of divine. It is always servant of divine. But when you were acting as a doer, you were servant of the mind. You were slave of your mind. Mind was guiding you. Now the mind is under guidance. This is the transformation, transcendence from doer to non-doer, from person to presence. This is internal notional correction, placing things where they have to be in the right perspective. But this will only happen if you are ready for it. If you give up control to the Supreme, if you surrender completely, if you give up everything, and stay empty handed, for this you have to give up your privacy also. Thoughts make you feel that you are separate. Privacy. No privacy in the kingdom of God. Privacy is only in forms, in names, in individuality. In pure presence, you become nothing. Nothing belongs to you. Though everything comes out of you only. Once you have this understanding, deep understanding, not at mental level, when you accept this truth wholeheartedly, so no doubt is left. This transformation happens. It has to happen. If everything is right, then why would you not be free? Your freedom is in your hands. Not free means you are imagining yourself to be the body mind and not giving up your doership. You still have plans, dreams, ambitions. You want to achieve a lot of things. You hate lot of things and you love lot of things. You're still behaving as a person, a bird in the cage, surrounded by boundaries. Door of the cage is open. You are just pretending yourself to be in the cage. Cage of the mind is a self-creation. And you can break it anytime you want because it is illusory. It never existed. And this all is because of a wrong company of your mind, which gives you all these wrong suggestions. Stay as pure awareness without giving any work to the mind. And so your mind will dissolve in this seeing. Even a single desire is like a poison. Desirelessness is the death of the mind. Once the mind is dead, you are deathless. You are immortal, eternal. Give away all your mental impressions. Mental impressions, vasanas, are because of our desires. Stay as awareness. If you stay as awareness, this fire of pure seeing will burn away all desires. If you stop producing new desires, all this has to happen within you. It's all your inner struggle. It has nothing to do with where you live, what is your name, what you do or don't do, what you have done before or not done before. Nothing matters. Self inquiry, contemplation, surrender, self attention, all these are required to finish this task. And all this is within you. All the resources. Once you are ready, everything is at your doorstep. You have to be ready. Love pure silence coming from you. Abide in your own pure bliss coming from you. And this unconditional love for all beings, knowing that we all are same Father, same energy, exactly same. When you talk to others, talk to their pure self. Don't bring yourself down to their level. If they are talking as person, you stay as pure awareness. When you stay as pure awareness, they have to raise their level. Otherwise, they can't speak to you. And this is the reason why a sage can help others. Because he raises the bar. He stays as what he is. So when you meet a sage and you feel divinity in his presence, actually it is your own divinity. It is your own self which you are experiencing now, because you cannot interact at the level of ego. Either you will run away from his company, or you stay as a ignorant fool, or you have to raise the bar. Let always consciousness talk to consciousness. You are this raw energy. You are this live wire, uninsulated. When you give away all the coverings of forms and names, you touch this live wire. Your whole body is on vibration. You are this vibration, like a current. This energy was hiding in the veil of your mind and ego. It was an obstruction. The moment you give away this veil, Everything overflows without any bounds. You are pure awareness. Pay attention to your own silence. Ignore all thoughts. More you stay as awareness in your silence, more it will take over your all day to day activities. More it will dissolve your mind. More it will be in charge of all what you do for body mind. No doubt the process continues. Speed depends on your own intensity. Don't let any doubt come in between. If you have reached up to here, you will finish it. There is no doubt. If a thought comes, if a thought disturbs you, bring it in front of this pure seeing, the fire of awareness. It cannot stay. All what is unreal dissolves in this observation. You just hold on to your own seeing, pure seeing, and keep quiet. Don't let mind take up the charge. Mind can say this all silence is boring. What next? What is next plan? How to earn more money? better health, better name, fame, whatever it can say to you. But don't leave this pure seeing. Body will go through actions and work, but you abide in your awareness all the time. If more money, name, fame, health has to come your way, it will come. This pure seeing is not going to obstruct it. This feeling of doership has to go. Doer is the absolute. If you ask me, the only sin is if we claim responsibilities as a doer and take proud in whatever we have achieved, and on the same hand take guilt and think we are sinner. In both situations we are wrong. For a devotee, God is the doer and we are nothing. Stay like that. Nobody surrenders. Surrender happens when there is right understanding. There is nothing to surrender also. I am the doer is only a thought, a wrong thought. Just know that and stay as uninvolved witness. Always stay in your heart and not in your mind. And your own grace will free you from your mind forever, keeping you in eternal bliss. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.